Scarborough. First thing we've got is this is Freddie Gilroy and the Peasholme Stragglers is what this is called, this iron monument. Freddie Gilroy was at Peasholme just after it was liberated. 1 month after the liberation, Fred celebrated his 24th birthday within the camp. It was a day he would remember and grieve over for the rest of his life. When interviewed by a newspaper journalist in the 1980s, he confessed he'd sat and cried on every birthday since that fateful day. And this monument was erected to remember him. As a monument for the bathing bells, the town saw the arrival of possibly the world's first bathing machines in 1735. The bathing machine was a mobile changing room for swimmers. It allowed people to change out of their usual clothes into their bathing costume and then wade into the sea from the beaches. They were wooden cars with 4 big wheels, steps and small windows. In fact, there were many different designs. Walking along the North Beach, you come along the beach huts. It looks like they've done these up while COVID's been on. They're now all painted in these beautiful bright colours. Really nice. After walking along North Beach, we took a little bit of a cut through the park where we came across the actual miniature railway. What do you think of that for a miniature train? Want to build one of them, Dad? I'm sure the nuts and bolts will be a little bit bigger.
For a model, Dad. Fantastic.
These are the flats, the new flats at North Beach that look out to sea. Give me some fantastic views. I think my mum might like to live in one of these.
There's the flats, and that's what it looks straight out to sea. Brilliant.
Anyway, on to Peasholme Park. So we'll take a little bit of look around Peasholme Park and see what we can see here.
It's a shame that they're not doing the military operations, but still.
Peasholme Park was once just an area of swampy ground and piggeries. That was at the beginning of the 20th century.
It is a nice park.
When they was excavating it, underneath the lake lie the remains of a medieval manor, the House of Northstead. In the late 15th century, the manor belonged to the future Richard III, and to this day, the Crown still holds the manorial rights to the estate. The park's crowning glory, the pagoda of Peasholme Island, was added in 1929 to complete the transformation. Peasholme Park has been one of Scarborough's favourite attractions since the day it opened, and in 1999 it was included on the English Heritage Register of Historic Parks and Gardens. Although it's not the time of the year for doing the naval battles, being as we're over on the island now, you can see where the dock is that they use in the naval battles. And if you look there in the distance, I've kind of zoomed in on it, there's one of the submarines that's actually on the land. And if you go around the back, you can see like the huts where these ships are kept. I think you can see 2 or 3 there. So these will be laid up now for the winter. I presume that's where they do their work for them. And there it looks like, I think that's one of the German battleships, I think, is what that looks like. There's quite a bit of detail on it for considering somebody actually sits inside these and drives them round the lake. It's quite fantastic, really. We're now just going up to where the pagoda is on Peasholme Island. The layout and features of Peasholme Island were originally created to echo Thomas Minton's willow pattern on the China plate of 1780, which was itself based on an ancient Chinese Mandarin pattern. The design shows the story of Chang Na, who escapes her arranged marriage by fleeing with her lover, Chang. The two are symbolised in the willow pattern by 2 doves externally flying together in the sky. And this is based on the plates that we used to have, the willow plates we used to have, Mum. Note the wire crocodile that's been made just on the edge of the water within the garden. And there's the pagoda. So that's based on the plate along with other things. Peasholme Park Garden has many other features, including a wishing well. The sign actually says that this is emptied every single day. And just next to the wishing well
Get the
is
squirrel.
a sculpture in a tree stump of a squirrel. Along with a dragon's head. There are many sculptures as we walk through the park, so we'll be taking a look at these and following the trail. Here we've got a duck, nicely carved. We keep working our way around the park, coming across various things. This one's a mushroom. Then past the mushroom, going right back and tucked out of the way, it's difficult to see, was an owl. It is a gorgeous park. We think this one is a kingfisher. I must admit they are beautifully carved. Or is this one a kingfisher?
I think that's a woodpecker.
Or is it a woodpecker? Christine seems to think it's a
Remember them ones
woodpecker.
that was on the Isle of Wight, them rats and that.
Yeah. And there's that one.
Not sure what that one is.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, we think this is some sort of otter, possibly. But all the way through the park are these fantastic carvings. You just following a trail. They are quite brilliant. And here we've got a figure that's carved into a tree trunk. Apologise for the sun glaring down. I'll just get it out into the shade. Hopefully get a better picture. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I imagine this lily pond looks absolutely stunning when all of the lilies are in bloom. There's a view down over the park itself.
Tide's pretty much in now, and
I think in the distance there's some people that were surfing, but the tide's almost in now, so should get some quite high waves, I think, blowing over the top. And this is where we're parked, so that's our van. That's looking down
Not a bad view,
across
is
the
it?
sea, taking a look up around Marine Drive. There's another motorhome,
That's
and
us.
there's several more
There's
motorhomes
more
parked
people
down
with the
Marine
vans
Drive as
parked
well.
up.
Really nice day it's turning out now. And a view from the top looking down. And that up there is Scarborough Castle. This is the view over South Bay, I think you would call it, or South Beach. Looks like the waves are crashing quite high now. Just a quick zoom in for you to have a look.